Hi, welcome back. This is just a quick video. Did a little Ulta haul and just wanted to unbox these items. Now, this might seem familiar as this was one of the items that I posted in my community tab with the purchase. When you buy something for 50 bucks at Ulta, you would be getting this little kit for free. And this one is from Estee Lauder, I think. But let's open everything up. As you can see, this box is already opened because I used this. I had my old, very nice hair dryer that died on me. I tried to work with it. It just kept dying on me every single time. I was afraid that there would be some kind of, issues with the outlet, electricity. So I gave up on it, but I needed a new hair dryer. I do have a Dyson, but I did notice, even though it dries so fast, literally much faster than a usual hair dryer, something was happening with my ends, and they, at the end of it, of the drying cycle, they would get caught and I would rip them. So even though I would love Dyson, I think I need a backup hair dryer just to see if the Dyson is really for me or not. I don't use it every single time, so I opened this up already. This is how it looks in real life. It's very blue. I don't really care which color it is. I don't think this opens. Does this open? It should open, right, for cleaning? I'm sure it does. I don't want to do it on camera. I've used it already once. It's a nice hair dryer. It is loud. I don't think it's much louder than your normal ones or usual ones, but this was on sale and I got it really cheap. And I'll mention the pricing later on. The only caveat I would say is the cable or the handle or the strap is super short. I have an outlet next to my mirror in the bathroom, and I'm sitting right next on the toilet, and it's barely reaching. So if that's an issue for you, or you have an outlet that's too far from your mirror where you like to do your hair, just FYI, be aware of it. I didn't take anything out of it. I was in a rush. I took the hair dryer, so we're gonna peek inside and see what else is in the packaging. So of course you have the diffuser. I never use this. I do not have curly hair. We have the other attachment, and this one I'm going to take out because I might use it at some point. So just the usual attachments. I wish all of them had similar nozzles so we can have the same attachments for all of them, if that makes sense, because when the hair dryer dies, not that I had many die on me, but you're left with all these attachments and I don't really want to throw them out. Like, why? If they're good, if they're nice, why throw them out? And then we have these nice little rollers. I might not use these, but this would be just right for my hair. I don't have the dry bar one, the yellow one, which I usually use, but I think this one is slightly smaller than the dry bar. So you get all of these. Diffuser I don't need, like I said, and the little hair dryer. So we're just gonna leave that here. I use the dryer. I also purchased these two, and by the way, all of this ended up being 50 bucks, just so you know the pricing, because that's what you need to get this. So this was very nice sale. And then these items I'm gonna open up right now. So it wasn't a lot, 50 bucks for a hair dryer. I think that's not bad. Plus you get these little goodies. You do get the little pamphlet as well, how to use this. So let's open this up as well. And then at the end, I'll do the gift with purchase item one. Let's see how I can open this. The Real Techniques packaging is always interesting. Always have trouble with it. Oh my God, am I even gonna open this today? I should have done it earlier. I didn't realize. I keep forgetting that they're a little messy. So we have tiny little brushes. How cute are these? I'm gonna take them out because this is adorable. Let me do it off camera because it's gonna be extra plastic anyways. So now these are travel brushes, right? This is for somebody who's miniature. We have the little either eyeliner brush, or you can use this for maybe brows as well. Eyeshadow, I'm pretty sure. This is like a powder. And then this is a smudger. And we have, I think this is supposed to be concealer-ish, right? They do have all the numbers. Let me see if there's a little booklet. I think it's in here, maybe in the back. So we have mini multitask. I'm gonna go one by one. So you know what? I'll do this way. This is called a kitten paw. A kitten paw, and this is for concealer. Yes, concealer or brightening effect. So how cute is this? This is the multitask. So this is the multitask. This could be, it buffs any liquid, cream, or powder makeup. So just a buffer. The next item, ooh, they're just so tiny, they're getting away from me. This is 132. This is the smudge brush, like I said. How cute are these? These are tiny. And then we have 133, and this is medium shadow brush, right? So self-explanatory. They all look the same, all the brushes. And then this number is, let me see the number, 134. And 134 is the defining brush, brows or eyeliner, like I said. And I didn't look at these, by the way. It just obviously all the brushes somewhat look the same, right? And then on top of it, you get this little, how do they do it, like this? You get the little case. So you get the case here, and then there's a mirror in there. So we're just gonna put them all in here all together. They do fit nicely, and there's still room, so you can put something extra if you wanted to. And let me show you. So again, so much space, so much room, but this is adorable. And I do appreciate the box so that they don't get lost. You can always put like a napkin in there, just so that they don't swoosh around or make noise or dribble. And plus, if they're dirty, you can always, so that doesn't happen, even though they're not gonna go anywhere. But so this is nice. This is very unique, very interesting. I forgot the exact price, but like I said, all these three items, this, and this, came out to $50, which I think is an awesome price. And then we have these little sponges, limited edition. I don't think this was the price. I think this is just their price. So we have one blurring puff, we have the Miracle Concealer Puff, and we have the 2-in-1 powder puff. And they explain to you. Let me open this up as well. I want to touch them. I want to feel them. Oh my God, this packaging. I'll have to rip this one because it's too much. Yikes. Oh my goodness, I'm going to make such a mess here. I'll clean it up later. Okay, so we have a nice little cushion. This is big. This is nice. Feels really soft, kind of velour feel. Let me see what's inside. Does it come out? No, I don't think it comes out. They just did a cut like this. So this is just a cut. Obviously, if you're gonna pull at it, it's gonna rip here on the sides. But this is a nice, rich brown color. The next item is this little sponge. I think I have a sponge like this, but it has its own case. So have a second one now. And then we have a tiny brush, and I think I do have a tiny brush as well. So this is just like a whole set of them all together. Really nice. How cute is this? I'm just gonna leave that here. My bad, had to stop for a second because of the neighbor. But the last one, of course, is the gift with purchase. Beautiful little bag. Has a tag. Usually they do not have a tag, but nice colors, gorgeous. You have a little pull tag in the shape of a flower. And let's take a look what we have inside. We have a brochure, of course. We have a Take It Away makeup remover lotion. Nice little travel size. I haven't tried theirs. I've traveled the other ones. I've tried Clinique. I have not tried this specific brand. We have the Supreme. I think this is a cream, and then there's also, I think, an eye cream as well, similar line. I think this is the eye cream, right? I think it is. They're almost the same size. Do they tell you? Yeah, so this is the regular one, and then this is the eye one. But I think the size is kind of the same. Let me see off camera. I think they're the same. They just packaged differently, but I think they are the same. And then, of course, they're famous. Let me get it out. Little tiny Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. Little tiny one for travel, which I love. And then they do bring you, I've never seen it, but they actually have the logo paper, which I've never seen. This is the first time I'm seeing it. And then the empty bag with the beautiful rich blue color. This fits a lot actually. So I use these, like I've mentioned before, I use these for like organizing your bag or your tote bag or something that you want to carry with you to work, let's say. And let me place it here so that we have room. But this is it, you guys. So this is a good example of when you get a gift with purchase. I do try my best to save money as well and to spread out the purchases. If I know I need something, I prefer to get exactly for that amount to get the gift with purchase. So for example, I could have gotten another hair dryer, but I was looking at the reviews. I could have gotten other products, but I was looking for this. So what I do is I save the items that I want into my save for later. And then when there's a good gift with purchase that I see online, then I go ahead and I add all of that into the card, and I combine everything, make sure that I qualify with the amounts of money. I use other coupons. Sometimes you get $10 off, sometimes you get like $5 off. I use those. I see what other offers they have, and then I combine them together, add them, and exactly this came out maybe like $50 and like 36 cents or something, which is really good, and I needed this, right? And you get the little freebies as well. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you have any questions or comments. I would love to hear from you. Just say hi and I'll say hi back, and I'll see you next time. Bye.